agree. That's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
It really is, but I agree. So, we'll just let it be told when the story gets told.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to stick to the truth and keep it pushing, right?
That's it. That's all it is.
I agree. That's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
It really is, but I agree. So, we'll just let it be told when the story gets told.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to stick to the truth and keep it pushing, right?
That's it. That's all it is.
All my niggas from the Oota, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been thugging on computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters, all my niggas from the Oota. Welcome to the Oota, all my niggas from the Oota, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been thugging on computer. Show me the proof.
You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. Listen, man, we back with another one. Listen, man, I'm Oota. I'm on go. You on go. We on go together. That's the special thing about this channel right here. All right. So make sure that you're a part of the Go Gang and you subscribe to the channel and make sure you're notified. Make sure y'all all dropping a like and share this video. Listen, today we going into 50 Cent and Tammy Cowins expose Big Meech and Agent Jack Harvey connections. All right. So we also going to be going into CUFFY Redacted, Frank's hearing, Volume 2. We're going to be going into a paperwork read of Volume 2. So salute to that. We're going to be going into a breakdown read. So salute to everybody in the building. We just letting the chat warm up because this is also going to be a read. And we are going to go and, we're going to start with the read of Tammy Cowins now. They say it's Tammy Cowins. 50, we know 50's known to troll. All right. But what she's saying is kind of aligning with some things that has been said for a while, what CUFFY's been saying as well. So it's a lot to really like break down. You know what I'm saying? I started it with the clip of the text message, but also playing Tammy's audio of how she said she was going to expose Meech. So now in this said message from 50, a DM, right? 50 says, Tammy, did Meech know did Meech know you were providing information when he was in Jessup Penitentiary? And Tammy replies, yep. Well, in Jessup is when I met DEA for Terry White, Mr. Jack Harvey. This is when discussions started on he wished he could tell or give me something to help him, but they'll help him get out, but his name couldn't be attached. They would kill him because of who he is. This is when I first told Jack Harvey if Meech tell him where the money is at, could they give him a 15-year time cut? The feds came back and said no, they will give him a 10% reward. Meech said, F that, the money rotten first then. During Jessup, now listen to this part. She says, during Jessup is when he told me to go to Jack Harvey. And he provided me with the name Jack Harvey. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know. We're going to take it all with a grain of salt, but that's crazy for her to say during Jessup is when he told me to go to Jack Harvey. He provided me the name Jack Harvey, because we also understand that CUFFY Gatlin has been saying this for a while. That, nah, man, I'm telling you, the agent testified, she testified, all that, right? We understand that, right? Boom.
We gonna cut all this short, homie.
Okay.
They've been playing all them games for the longest. Niggas hiding and ducking. The agent testified that Demetrius Flannery was aware of the deal, and that Demetrius had one request, and that his name does not appear in any documents. This is Special Agent Keith Cromer's testimony. CS1 testified, Tammy Cowins, that Demetrius Flannery was aware. She signed up to be a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. She had the courtroom clear it out. If you go on Pacer, pull my docket sheet, you'll see where CS1 requested that the courtroom be closed.
Got you. Let me ask you a question.
So when we understand that as well, you know what I mean? We understand Cuffy has been saying these things. You know what I'm saying? I have all kinds of audios, all kinds of things going on, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to Cuffy and this whole situation. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of audios that I can play. I have things that I will bring up to you as well. You know what I mean? Things that's related to this right here, because I'm going to be going into a paperwork read. All right. This document that I'm looking at on my screen right now is the Franks hearing, the redacted transcript. All right. This is volume 2 of the Franks hearing. Okay. I've seen some people reading pieces of it as well. I watched Sean G do piece of it and pieces of it for a while. So this is 74 pages. I think Sean G's at like 40 something. All right. I'm going to try to read these 74 pages right now. As much as I get through, I'm going to get through it right now, because this is how I deal with the paperwork when it comes to y'all. I don't want to wait with you. I don't want to, you know what I mean, baby sit with you and Gerber food you with the information. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to do that. This is why we're having a lot of misinformation that's happening online. With a lot of people don't know what people calling this one a rat, that one a rat, and some people ain't getting the real information. You feel me? I haven't called anybody a rat, but I just want to get to the paperwork. And on my channel, I've been breaking down many different paperworks that are all related to this. I read two of his 3 co-defendants already, and I'm going to be getting into Andre arrest maybe a little bit later tonight, because you know I do my morning streams like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I'm gonna get into Andre Rush like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Right, that's his last co-defendant who actually confessed on Cuffy, which ultimately led Cuffy to pleading guilty and having to take those 2 weapons possessions that people are talking about online, talking about he was on for a murder, but he ended up taking the weapon possessions. But those weapon possessions was a 924J and a 924C, which ultimately led him to get 17 years for those 2 weapons possessions, besides the 10 year for the drug conspiracy and all the other stuff that was going on with that case. Okay, cool. So now, we also understand that all of these things are connected. I've been making different connections within Terry White, Tammy Cowins, Cuffy Gatlin's case, right? There are similarities in both cases, especially the cases that the defendants are highly attacking and criticizing the confidential source. In Terry's case, she's a cooperating individual. In Cuffy's case, she's a confidential source. Number one. She's paid in Cuffy's case. In Terry's case, she's doing it for free. But if you believe this right here, and when she says that the agent told her, right, that Meech told her to go and link with Jack Harvey. So if Meech told her to link with Jack Harvey, because I've been talking about these things on my channel as well. So look, I'm like, so why would she do all of those things for free at first, right? And then get paid when she deals with Chroma. That's in 2011, a few years later, after she just got the $55,000 that Agent Jack Harvey just gave her as a reward for taking down Terry. So I'm like, why wouldn't she go to Agent Jack Harvey with this conversation to say, yo, I want to get Meech out? So why would she wait to go talk to Agent Jack Harvey's underling? You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from Keith Chroma like he's some stooge. I mean, he was running around making real collars and real busts. That's why I went into one of his cases so far. I know a few of his cases, but I went into one case, which is a guy named Rodney Lingo, who had committed an unaliving of an 18-year-old girl. He was 20 at the time. He robbed her. He took a car and stuff like that and tried to stage it and make it look like an R, right? He tried to make it look like an R, but kind of find out it was all consensual, but he did this. But after he got locked up in 86, when he did it in 85, this guy, Rodney Lingo, he did it in 85 in Georgia. He ends up breaking out of prison, cutting 2 fences, bro. You could Google this. 2 fences, bro. Cut through 2 fences. Escape. He out. Gingerbread fouls. He on the run for a minute. Yo, why Agent Keith Croman? I think another agent named Edgar. Him. Keith, am I lying? You're gonna be like, nah, Oota, you're not. Exactly, Keith. Have several seats. Look, boom. Yo, why him and Keith end up booking Duke in DC? Called him, linging on the phone, tapped the lines, called him outside chilling, talking on the phone like this, bagged him, boom, in DC, and then putting him back in Georgia. So I'm making mad connections and stuff because he was even connected to Macon, Georgia. And Terry was connected to Macon, Georgia as well. Because, and one thing in the paperwork, in Terry's paperwork now, we understand that Terry was bragging to Tammy about things, all right? The way Terry got caught up is not just because Tammy was in a car with Terry and she was just driving and recording him on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You know what I'm saying? She did that too. But what Terry was, that was his little shorty. So even when he thought he broke up with her, she still was talking with her. So while they was all talking on the phone all the time, Tammy was recording it, the hours long conversations. You could put whatever hours you want. 1, 2, 3. You know, when you talking to your show, you get in your bag. You probably saucy. Who know what you're on? They also probably lean down there and down South Atlanta. I ain't couple of my friends on the cup. They're like, pull up a dirty one. So I know when you get on your little dirty one, I be. Boom, I don't be on the dirty, but I get it. My friend be. I get it. So he there, Jonesing. He's talking about, yo, man, it was a big weed bust that happened in Macon, Georgia. And he's over here on the phone with Tammy taking credit for the big weed bust. Yeah, man, I think in Macon, Georgia. Yeah, that was all my weed. That was my drugs. Yeah, yo, I was getting money since like the 80s. I still got my drug money from the 80s and all that. Now Terry's trying to credit all of that to boasting and just bragging now. But they're like, how you boasting and bragging? But nobody asked you for that. You just threw that conversation out there. Terry's trying to go against Tammy and trying to say, listen, man, because he's trying to get a Frank's hearing. What I'm about to read is another part of Cuffy's Frank's hearing. In Terry's case, he was trying to get a Frank's hearing. Okay. But he was unsuccessful because he couldn't prove the facts of why he deserved it. Because even with the conversations, he's like, yo, what the hell? You using a person I was with against me and stuff like that. They're like, nope, she's a confidential source. And we had her, she gave us consent to tap her line. So we don't have to tap your line. We don't need nothing from you. She's tapped. I got to be careful out there, right? She said, he's tapped. She's tapped. Boom. Terry didn't even know what hit him as well. Because Terry said that he broke up with her in the middle of the year, maybe 2009 or so, right? After dealing with her for like a year or so. She said the people, not even she, the people, you know, peoples, them people say that she has already been debriefed since April. So that whole 3 months or whatever. So she's been inquiring information, gathering information on Terry this whole time. So Terry's gone. Bong. I've even went to connections between not only these cases, but also T. Stuckey. Because T. Stuckey was also taken down by Agent Jack Harvey. All right. So that's just some preface. Some of the new people, because there are going to be a lot of new people that come into this video. So I know that a lot of y'all are impatient because you're up to date. And I get it. I get it. So if some of y'all left, I get it. But you just got to understand this is how we got to do the video. All right. I just need to make sure everybody's just kind of up to date with what's going on. All right. Boom. So now we're going to get into this because this is like 74 pages. So I'm going to try to knock out I'm going to try to knock this whole thing out real quick. Hopefully I can knock it out in like an hour or so, but I'm going to see if I can do it better. Bless be the Most High. Right? So we're going to go into this. You know, this is Dion Lamont Gatlin. Redacted transcripts, excerpts of Volume 2 of the Frank's hearing. All right. Shows the judge. All right. Scroll through it a little bit slow so y'all see it. What's going on? All right. So I'm going to see where we're going to start from the beginning. But I most definitely could just, you know what I mean, sum y'all up a lot. And wherever they at, I could just go there and just read all those 30 pages. That'll just stop what they talking about for the next couple of days. Because I could just start from 46 where they at and just read everything from there. Because they're going to give you 2 pages at a time. So I really just want to start from 46 where they said they was on the last video. If you go to the channel, you'll see he's on 46 supposedly. It's going to take him 50 years to read 74 pages. It's not that serious. I can read these 74 right now. So let's just start it from the beginning. All right. And then we'll figure out if we just want to go back there on 46 and I'll just read all the 46 pages and just stop whatever you think you want to do. But look, anyway. Mr. Herman. All right. Mr. Harvey. You never had a personal relationship with CS1, didn't you? No. You ever hugged and kissed her? No. You never had sex with her, obviously. No. All right. But you found after she called you at some point, you were made aware that kind of unprofessional conduct was occurring between CS1 and Mr. Cromer, did you not? Yes, that's what she told me. And tell the court when the first was reported to you. It was first reported to me on approximately May 10th. I think it was exactly May 10th of 2014. And did she tell you when this personal relationship had begun? Yes, it was way too long ago. And back in I think it began in 2011, and I think it was over with, according to her, by the beginning of 2013. All right. So the misinformation, so the information, what information did she give you about answer? Just that it was a long story of they initially connected over a sad situation where they both had tragedies in their lives, and Keith had lost his son. His 12-year-old son, Nicholas, had died. He had been sick his whole life. He had died September of 2011, which was 2 months after I retired, and I went to the funeral. One of the agents in the group, I guess, by then, other agents in the group, other familiar with other and other agents in the group were familiar with CS1. CS1 is Tammy, okay? Tammy Cowins is CS1 when I keep saying this. Or I'm just gonna say Tammy instead of CS1. Okay? Just to make it all simpler for everybody. Cool. One of them told her about that. She sent him a condolence card, and they already knew one another, but the relationship was not intimate at the time. But shortly thereafter, they would get together, and she said he would cry. He would make me cry. She had lost her husband. Not, I think that was in 2007, but they would cry together, and eventually the relationship became intimate. And she subsequently just felt that he had used sympathy to get to her weak spot, and she began to resent him for that. I want to make sure that all of my people in the chat is make sure they're dropping likes. All right. I'm not going to be telling y'all, but I want y'all to drop likes. All right. Because this is what we're doing. I'm just going to go check something to make sure that everything is going the way we're talking about. Because this is what we're doing. We are reading right now. People want to give you 4 pages and you over there liking it everywhere else liking. And they're giving you 2 pages and beating you in your head and you're okay with it. You want 2 lumps of sugar, 3 lumps of sugar. Remember the cartoon? You're over there like 3 lumps of sugar, man. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop, not people. You. Hold up. Let me check something, make sure my sound on my shit is good, because I'm not going to be over here talking for 50 hours and my shit ain't even clicking. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to the people in the chat who that Preston in there, okay? Preston, God humble. The paperwork right here, man. Talking about God. Still humble soldier. Use the humble in the middle of your name, brother. House of Hard in there. Everybody in the building. Everybody in the building. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah. We moving right. Y'all just get the likes up in the building. We breaking this thing down real time. All right, cool. I'm back here on the scene. All right, cool. So the relationship became intimate. She resented him for it. Okay. And they had a relationship which was not acceptable as part of the professional agent confidential source relationship. Of course, not acceptable. And Mr. Cromer should have reported it to superiors. Well, he shouldn't have engaged in it in the first place. Once he did, reporting it would be career suicide. So, of course, he didn't report it, and she didn't report it. I think the very first time I spoke with her in January of 2000 or February of 2003, she was dropping hints like she wanted to talk about it, but I was just blind. I didn't see it. And she said something about, I always knew I could trust you. You're different from these other agents. I thought she was just flattering me. And I said, you can trust every agent, as long as there's always 2 agents, you shouldn't be alone with 1 agent ever. And that was that. We talked for a long time, but she didn't go into further details. And it was 16 months or 15 months later that she finally opened up about the relationship. And you became aware during the period she was having an intimate relationship with Agent Cromer. She also lied to supervisor officers who questioned her about that at Mr. Cromer's suggestion, correct? Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't know if they are supervisory. They are inspectors. Inspectors, that's correct. Now, Mr. Hoag asked you whether you had any information in your dealing with Tammy, that's Tammy's name, CS1, with confidential source, number 1, with Tammy, that would negatively impact her credibility, and you answered that you had not had any such information in your dealing with her when you were an agent. Is that correct? Yeah, her credibility was excellent in my case. And as we sit here today, is her credibility still excellent? Well, she told me about the inspection interview, and there were, a couple of other things that she told me that showed me that she had been deceitful with respect to the sexual relationship one occasion. She had been deceitful? Well, she was surprised by a phone call made to her by Agent Cromer's wife, called her out of the blue. She saw the phone number. She thought it was Keith. It was not Keith. It was Keith's wife. And Tammy sort of talked her way out of the situation. Basically, she did a good job as an informant by, saying that, yes, I do speak on the phone with your husband quite a bit, but I also speak with these other agents. And she gave the names of these other agents. And she said, this is to me. But she said to the wife, I can't tell you what we talk about, implying that they were talking about drug investigations. And she said that she thought that that if she satisfied the wife to some extent she said she thought that satisfied the wife. Okay. And she said that she thought that satisfied the wife to some extent. I thought he was messing up. I was fucking up. My bad. I'm like, what the hell is that talking about? Right. So, and that was the end of the contact. And I believe that was their only phone call. But I would say that, yes, Tammy was being deceitful in that sense. And Mr. Cromer knew that she was being deceitful at various times. I don't know. He instructed her to be deceitful. With respect to that inspection interview, as I said, he gave her, I would call it a half-hearted attempt at justifying the answer he instructed her to give. Okay, so when you report in an affidavit that a confidential source is credible, it's part of your duty as an agent to report all the information that you know to the court and let the court make the decision as to whether the person is credible. Isn't that correct? Yes. If an informant has a record of low credibility, you probably try to avoid citing the informant's information in an affidavit. You would say that being deceitful and lying to government agents, that would impact her credibility and should have been reported to the court. Mr. Hoag, can we focus on what time period we're talking about? Are we talking about before, after? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So that's the court, Herman. We can read this, or we could just get through the fluff, right? So it's talking about credibility. All right. So Herman says, well, it really ties the whole point of the Franks hearing, which is decision and credibility is made by reviewing the court, which is supposed to be, as you know, the judge is supposed to be a neutral evaluator. And it depends on the fact that the government's disclosed. So the court, I can draw a conclusion. That's the court talking. All right, cool. Very question. All right, cool. In addition to learning the non-professional relationship between Tammy and Mr. Cromer, did you also learn about questions related to justification of payments made to Tammy? Yes, I did. And tell us what you learned. Everybody drop a like that's in the building with us. If we in the building and we rocking, I want y'all to drop a like because I want to get y'all the information. Okay. I had a whole nother video that I want to do, but I see these people are just crumbing you with information. I'm going to try to read 74 pages right now because I was on the reading rainbow. I can do anything. Yeah. And I dropped out of school as a little kid, bro. I told you I was selling drugs, but I taught myself how to read and I'm doing good, right? So come on, man. Yeah, drop a like. If this was slave days, they'd have kicked me into the fields and then shipped me on a boat and then made me pick plantains and then slit my damn neck. So drop a like for that. I'm a black man that can read and taught himself. Thank you for them two people that love the black man. Love you. Probably two white people. Love you, two white people. Love you. Right? Boom. So now I'm going to try to read all of y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm going to try to read 74 pages. It's crazy. Need to smoke a 420. Crazy. Look, boom. You said, so in the justification of payments made to Tammy, yes, I did. And tell us what you learned. Okay. Well, in my OIG investigation, see, in my OIG interview, I read this whole interview. This is another thing that I've read. So everything I've read, bro. I've read this, I've read Terry, I'm reading other parts now of CUFFY. Bro, I'm all over, bro. Keith, I'm on Jack, Harvey, Mama, Gertrude. Your mama named Gertrude, Jack. I'm on you. The DA never been investigated. Yo, Jack, where you at? You in Georgia? Where you in? You in Jessup? Yo, Jack, we on you. All right, cool. Drop it like we on Jack ass. CUFFY. Pause, no Diddy, but we on him. We on his CUFFY. Sorry, y'all. We on Jack. Anyway. Well, in my OIG interview, which was October of 2015, they showed me paperwork where an interview of a defendant in another case had been attached to a payment form. And they asked me if that interview had anything to do with Tammy. And I said, no, it did not, as far as I know. And it was an unusual situation. It was an interview that I had sat in on, even though I had been retired, because it was my case at that point when I retired. But I did not write the report, but the author of the report was Agent Swoop. And I don't know, why that was submitted as a justification for the payment to Tammy, because the person who was interviewed and the subjects that the person discussed had no connection to Tammy. So a payment was made to Tammy with the justification, which was not fraudulent, but irrelevant to Tammy's activities. Correct? Yes, it was definitely a mistake or intentional. I don't know. If that occurred on more than one occasions, would that be intentional in your book? If it happened more than once, it would be less likely to have been an honest mistake. Yes. You said that in your direct testimony that the information you received from Tammy was shocking, I think, and disappointing were the words you used. I'm reading it to you like this and y'all ain't telling me. I want y'all to see the damn paper. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't telling me? Yo, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all got to tell me, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got me dead ass reading the paperwork like that to y'all? That was crazy. I'd have never been letting me do that. That was crazy. Hold up. Let me maximize my screen a little bit more for y'all. Y'all bugging, bro. I said, yo, let me check for y'all, bro. You lucky I checked for y'all on Jesus Sandals. All right, cool. Now we lit. That's why I was telling you I get the lights on like that. I ain't thought y'all couldn't see me. That's crazy. That's funny. All right, cool. Boom. Where we at? Let me go back to the paper with the paper at. All right, cool. Bang. So now we lit, right? We lit. Now we really lit. Y'all get the likes up for real now. That's why y'all ain't get the likes up. Damn, bro. I ain't know. Y'all should have told me. All right, cool. And I'm about to start a poll too. I'm about to start a poll in a second. Most definitely about to start a poll. And the poll is going to be, I can tell you what the poll is right now too. Do y'all believe Tammy when she says that Big Meech knew about, and Big Meech linked her to Agent Jack Harvey? That's my poll. That's my poll. I want to start right now. And I'm telling y'all right now. So I want y'all to put y'all yeses in the chat if y'all believed it. I want y'all to put y'all no's in the chat if y'all don't. I want y'all to like if y'all haven't. And we're going to get back to this read straight. Boom. All right, cool. So intentional, we got that, right? Shocking, we got that. Were those the words you used? Cool. I think I said saddened, but disappointing is a better word. Saddening, disappointing. Can you tell us all of the reasons why you thought, or all of the information that you received from Tammy that caused you to be shocked and disappointed? Well, I mean, of course, I was disappointed in her, but I was more so disappointed in Keith, just from a moral standpoint. And of course, professionally, I mean, I knew this guy for a long time, worked under him. Wow. Said he worked under him. That's crazy. Jack Harvey said he worked under Keith. My bad, Keith. Gotta take a sip for that, Keith. My bad, brother. But you was lying, and Keith said you didn't get the goat throat, allegedly. My bad, y'all. Allegedly said you didn't get the goat. So that's why I had to cook you. But it's okay. I'm gonna flame him. See, my mama said, boy, bring that ass here, boy. I had to cook him. He from Atlanta. I had to cook him. Anyway, look. Boom. So professionally, I understand standpoint, and he worked under him worked alongside him, worked under him, worked alongside of him. He was younger than I by a good bit, but he had been my supervisor because he had gone fast track in DEA. And I hoped that it was not true, but I'm sorry. Was it the sexual relationship that was shocking and disappointing? Let me just you getting too personal, brother. That's what he basically saying. Yeah, that of course. Okay, so was it the lying that was shocking and disappointing? Well, that was part of the whole package. I mean, I wound up taking notes and talking to her for quite some time, and she gave me reason to believe that what she was saying was true because she just had all kinds of information that she shouldn't have known. So I thought, wow, there was a lot of talking going on, and she was telling me stuff about myself and about other agents, which came from disclosures. Well, presumably made to her by Keith. They spent a lot of time together and they talked a lot. Now, this relationship you told us started, you believe, sometime shortly after the death of Mr. Chroma's son. Is that correct? Well, I mean, I'm going by what she told me. That's what I'm asking. What she told you. Yes, it was the association began between the time of my retirement and the death of Keith's son. And then it was at some point after the death of Keith's son that the sexual relationship began. All right. You retired in July of 2011, correct? Mr. Chroma's son died in September of 2011, correct? And on your direct testimony, you said that it was shortly thereafter that she sent the condolence note to Mr. Chroma. Yes. And then thereafter, the sexual relationship began. Do you believe that from what she told you that it began prior to the close of 2011? I think so. And that sexual relationship and the lying to cover it up continued from late 2011 all the way through 2012? I think so. And was it during that time that Mr. Chroma utilized Tammy in an affidavit which was filed with the court in August of 2012? You're familiar with that affidavit? I am now, yes. Okay. And during that whole time leading up to that, and even thereafter, they were having a sexual relationship, illicit relationship, correct? I believe so. Would you, okay, in your OIG interview, you talked about a concept I'd never heard before, but maybe you can explain it to us and the court, maybe, and about the information laundering. Does that ring a bell about the information laundering? Yes. So can you tell us what you mean by that? I actually had not heard of that being done before, but the CS told me that on at least one occasion, Agent Chroma gave her a phone number to give to another agent in the group, in the enforcement group, as having originated with her. And that's the extent of what she knew about what was going on, but that did happen. And what's the problem with that? The problem is that it's not true, that the phone number did not originate with her. It originated with blank, as far as she knew it originated with Keith. And what's the problem with that? Because that number was destined for an affidavit, and the affidavit would state that number. The phone number came from the informant, and that would not be true. That was a lie to the court then in that instance, but I don't know that was actually done, but that would appear to me to be the intent of doing that. Well, you don't know if it was done, but she told you it was done. Well, I don't think she knew what went into an affidavit, but she just knew that it was something weird where she was being told to feed a phone number back to DEA that comes to her from DEA. And she said she questioned it. She said, why don't you give them the number yourself? And he said, just do what I tell you. And she said, I think she said she emailed the number and the name to, I believe it was Agent Swoops. Okay. And that occurred prior to the August affidavit, August 12th affidavit. Can remember all the things that's in question with the Cuffy thing is on August 2012. Though it's August 5th, 2012. It's the phone calls between Cuffy Gatlin and Suarez, and Tammy's debriefed as well. So boom. After the day after. Didn't it? I do not know the time frame for that, but I know it was not anything to do with this case. All right. If an agent were engaging in information laundering with a confidential source, that would be something that would impact the credibility of that, both the agent and the confidential source. Is that correct? Well, that practice, I don't know how it affects the credibility of the source. It certainly shows the devious conduct on the part of the agent, but innocent, unwitting conduct on the part of the receiving agent. I don't think that the agent would have been in on the, yeah, he was to be deceived. He was to be deceived. And then that agent would pass the number to the actual affiant. Fred was not the affiant. Fred Swoop, I'm saying that because I know Fred typically was not a Title III wiretap affiant. Okay. If I could just have a minute, Yana. He goes to the Yana. That's all the questions I have. Okay, court started. Mr. Harvey, are you admonished not to talk about anybody about the testimony? Boom. All right, boom. It comes back. The court, yes, this portion of the proceeding closed and sealed until further order. They seal it up. And they back, right? Everybody get the likes up. I see y'all doing a good job in the building. Salute to all of y'all. Y'all keep getting the likes up. Let's gold on this video is hundreds of likes. On the rewatch, gold on this video is thousands of likes. And I'm going to read 74 pages right now. So I think we're going to get to the hundreds. Trust me, I'm going to take my time. I got some stuff to do. I got a meeting supposed to go meet with some guys. But I'm going to read this paperwork, bro, because I just can't be babysitting y'all people's Gerber food and y'all this information. 2 pages, 5 pages at a time. I'm not doing this. I'm reading 74 pages right now. Dead ass. Oh, mama. I'm about to read 74. Oh, mama. Reading Rainbow, I can't do anything. Yeah, nigga. About to do anything. Right? Boom. Good morning, Mr. Harvey. This is cross-examination. Miss Trog. Good morning, Mr. Harvey. Good morning. Mr. Harvey, I would like to direct your attention in the beginning for my beginning questions, and they will be brief. With regard to the Terry White case, I believe you testified, sir, that Tammy in this case was also the CS1 in that case. Is that correct? Correct. And I believe, and remember, in that case, Tammy was cooperating individual number one. In Cuffy's case, she's cooperating confidential source number one. Cool. And I believe that you characterized her as being the heart and soul of that case. Yes, he did. And Tammy also characterized herself the same, 90 to 95% of the case. And that case, sir, involved, and please correct me if I'm wrong, sir, money laundering and drugs? Yes, it did. But Tammy didn't know anything about the drugs or the drug culture. Would that be a fair statement, sir? Very little about it, I would say. Correct. Would it be a fair statement to say that? And I believe this is what you testified to, sir, that is she didn't do drugs. Correct. She had little knowledge, if any knowledge, of the drug culture. Well, she had a tough upbringing, and her husband turned out to be a crack addict. So she had some familiarity with the dangers of drugs, but I didn't think she was, she didn't strike me as someone who could play a role in a drug trafficker, a role of a drug trafficker, or someone with real knowledge, real good knowledge of drug trafficking. No. Correct. So she didn't know about distribution plans about purchasing drugs. Perhaps her best knowledge was the effect of drugs on her husband. Yes, she was anti-drug, and Terry White knew that. That's why it was such a painstaking process to get White to talk with her. He would just do it to occasionally boast about his drug business and how smart he was and how successful he was monetarily, because he knew she was a square and she wasn't like that. So he really didn't talk about the drug things really. but he was just boasting, talking about, yo, remember they told you about the big weed case that happened in Macon, Georgia? Some feds bust a big weed thing in Macon, Georgia. And he on the phone talking about, yeah, that's my weed thing. Yeah, I was getting money since the 80s. I'm still spending money. You know what I mean? He coming in and out of jail. He ratting. He doing all types of stuff. He talking about he still got money. He didn't rat it. He got sentenced to 18 years. He ended up doing 9 years out of an 18-year sentence, bro. That's just one situation besides other things he was writing on. That's Terry White. Boom. Terry was getting money, though. A lot of rats get money, though. Boom. Now, because you're getting free time, nigga, you'd have been in jail if you wasn't a rat, bro. That's why you getting all this money, bro. You'd have been in jail a long time ago. Now, with regards to money, you testified, sir, that Tammy never asked to be paid. And I'm not trying to mischaracterize your testimony. I just want to make sure, well, I'll withdraw the question. Let me ask it better, perhaps. Did Tammy ever request any payment in regards to her work in the Terry White case? No. And to my knowledge, she may not even have known that informants can get paid. But I was the one who brought up the subject, and it was more than a year after I had first encountered her and first debriefed her. And that money had to do with the award because of the forfeitures, correct? You indicated that the forfeiture amount was around 50,000 and included, among other things, jewelry. I don't think I said a dollar figure, but yeah, we had seized jewelry and real estate. And I already broke down all the real estate that Terry lost, his crib that he lost. I went into one of the reads on my Terry White. You got to go through my Terry White videos. I went to the cribs that he had that they took. Some of them properties are still there. One crib downtown Fulton County, out there downtown Georgia. Boom, Atlanta. He got one that's in Lawrenceville, Georgia. He had a crib that's in Jonesboro. That's a big, big crib that was looking like Batman. He had a tennis court, all kind of things. He had 24. This is what the officer said when they locked him up. They had 24. He had a media room with 24 TVs on the wall, and you hit a button and 24 TVs come on, son. That's what niggas said. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even capping. Okay. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. Boom. Let's get back to the work, though, right? So, okay, and I don't say anything, a dollar figure and substantial amount of equity. So they were awaiting, the process of forfeiture, which can be pretty slow. Was any of that jewelry seized or claimed onto by Tammy? Because Tammy said she lost 2 pieces of jewelry. I think a Chapard item jewelry, and she lost something. She lost 2 pieces of jewelry that she had lost, Tammy. But she said the value of the 2 pieces of jewelry ended up coming up to like, I think $30,000-$40,000 for the 2 pieces of jewelry that she left in Terry's crib when they raided it, and they had it and she couldn't get it back. So even when she was getting this money, she like, okay, you gave me, I got 55,000 or whatever from Jack, but I lost my jewelry in it. And the jewelry actually came from her husband that passed away. Okay. So the jewelry came from her husband that passed away. Right. So we understand what the hell going on. All right, cool. So let me get into that. Salute to everybody in the building. You already know the vibe. Salute to all of y'all. We rocking out. Yep, we rocking out. We just getting through this paperwork. It's a lot. But listen, we're going to try to get as much done as we can. All right, cool. Bang. Let's get back to it, right? All right. Let's see. Next time I have some background music. I'll do it next time. All right. All right. The jury is claimed. Okay, cool. All right. I do not remember that, but just recently she told me about that and said that I should have remembered it, but I did not remember that she had told me some of the jewelry that was seized from White was actually jewelry that belonged to her and that had not been gifted to her by White, that it was her own jewelry, and that she said that she had asked me if she could get it returned to her, but I do not remember that. And I think I would have made some effort to return it to her, but anyway, we don't have a similar memory of the jewelry. And I believe that it all was forfeited and she didn't get it back. Okay. But in some manner, she did receive some monies because she received an award from that forfeiture. I am told that she did finally get an award. I don't know if it was in the latter part of 2011 or 2012, but it was after I was gone. So she was never paid anything while I was an agent. Oh, okay. Did you find it odd, sir, that she never sought payment based on your experience? No, not especially. I knew her motivation was not money. And what was that motivation, sir? I think it was that just that she thought that White had treated her like a dummy and she wanted to outsmart Terry White. Terry White was a very braggadocious guy with a bad record of drugs and violence. I don't even know if she knew about how much of about his violent background. And she was a little afraid of him. I told her, don't go near him. Usually I would tell an informant, get up close to him. With her, I said, stay away from him. We'll just do these phone calls and see if the phone calls work out. And I knew that she wasn't seeing him because the content of the calls. He would say to her, hey, how come I never get to see you? I never see you. And she would say, I have all these excuses why. And it was an unusual relationship. I mean, he did have other women that he would, talk to about her problems he was having with his common law wife, different girlfriends and family. They would talk about religion, they would talk about fashion, working out, diet, all kinds of other subjects. And then eventually they would get around to talking about his his money making business, which was drugs. Okay. Now you met her in about 2008, sir. Is that correct? Make sure I was yeah. Yes, April of 2008. See what I'm saying? She was already getting the briefs in April. So when Terry said he broke up with her in middle of the years and all types of stuff, Terry said he broke up with her in the middle of this year, but she was already getting the briefed in April. And you had contact with her until your retirement, sir, on about July 31st of April, 2011. Yeah, my contact with her was constant during the period of the phone calls, which was September of 2008 until June of 2009. Then he was taken down. White was taken down. And then, yeah, we did have some more contact while that case was proceeding through the litigation, but it was less. And my contact with her toward the very end was pretty sporadic. But did I tell her I'm gone, I won't be talking to you anymore? Wait, but no, he said I did tell her. He said, but I did tell her I'm gone, I won't be talking to you anymore. Okay. Would it be an appropriate characterization that after the White case was finished, that she was kept on as an activated so that this award could be processed? That's what I thought. Yes. Were you aware of the times that you spent with her, sir, that she was experiencing financial difficulties? Yeah, she would tell me that her credit was up and down, not always good. She always worked, had a pretty good white collar job. Yeah, but she had some things too, because her and her husband had owned some stuff too. They had business, had a couple of cribs, had some stuff. But when he died, there was a lot of stuff, and she ended up going into debt and all these things. This is things that I read from other paperwork, so that's what I'm telling you. Boom. Pretty good white collar job. She had expenses. She was responsible for the financial care of her mother and her daughter. Okay. After your retirement in July of 2011, other than maybe perhaps this one phone call, your next contact with her was in about February of 2013. That's correct. That was my first contact since pre-retirement was February of 2013. And I believe that I believe you characterized that call, sir, as you felt that she maybe wanted to tell you some things, but she didn't tell you anything. Yes. Looking back, she was hinting around that things weren't right, but I took it as, I think I said in my OIG interview, I took it as a child playing one parent against another. And I thought that was what she was doing. Other informants have done that. They'll complain to me about another agent, and I assume they probably complained to the other agent about me. So was she making specific complaints against Agent Chroma at that time? No, no specifics. And she would always say plural, these agents, these guys. She never ever zeroed in on the fact that it was just one agent until 15 months later. We know that her and Keith was having a relationship for 8 to 12 months. So let's just lean on the 12-month side of it. Less than the 8, more than the 12. Boom. More towards the 12. Okay. During this February conversation, was she complaining about money being paid to her or not being paid to her? Yes. She was mad about the delay in payments. Yes. She had a different attitude by then. Now she was a lot more money conscious because she had been told this money is coming. So now she is really hoping for it and expecting it. But she never referred to anything specific about the specific payment. She was still looking for this award. I think by February of 2013, I think she had been paid something by then, but I don't know. But I believe I'm just going by my OIG interview where they showed me paperwork. I thought she was starting to get paid here. Let me just stop you. Okay. After that brief conversation in February of 2013, did you have any other contact with her until May 10th of 2014? Yes, but it was sporadic. But we talked maybe during the course of 2013, 5 or 6 times maybe. Was the conversation general as you discussed in that February conversation? Yes. It was about the it was not about any hints about agent misconduct or anything like that until she returned to that subject in April of 2014. Of 2014, did she indicate how her personal life was going, sir? Did she make any comments about that, Mr. Ho? At what point in time? By Ms. Trog. Okay, I'm sorry. In the conversations following February 2013 conversations where she spoke 5 or 6 times to you, um, nothing that I remember, nothing particularly good or bad as far as her personal life. Then we come to call on May the 10th. We come to the call on May the 10th of 2014. Yes. And that's when the flood doors open. My characterization, nobody else is here, but where she was candid with you about what was going on. Yes, she actually, going back to the call 10 days before that, she did tell me that there was a sexual relationship. I didn't know with whom. I didn't know if it was with one or more agents, and I didn't press her. I just thought that she wasn't really ready to open up, but I said, we are going to talk again. And she said, okay. And when she got back from her trip, she didn't call me. So I called her, but she was expecting my call. And did she come to see you, sir? Or was this all via phone call? No, it was all over the phone. I never saw her in person between whenever the last time I was on the job with the last 90-day debriefing we did until I think it was earlier this year, 2016, at one of these meetings pertaining to this case. And that was just in passing. I think I was leaving and she was coming to a meeting. Okay, with regards to that, you identified your notes with Mr. Hoag of M34, those handwritten notes that you had. The notes had the notes that I testified about. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. What was the question? Those were your notes. Did they come out of the May 10th, 2014 conversation, or were they notes that you had before? No, the notes that I testified to earlier were notes from mostly March of 2015. Okay. March of 2015. Okay. Now, the only time that you gave a statement on this matter was to the OIG on October the 6th of 2015. Is that correct? Well, I mean, a formal statement recorded and all that was my OIG interview. Yeah, that's the only one. So may I ask you why you started keeping these notes in March of 2015? Just a habit of mine that when I'm talking to an informant, I still consider her an informant. I would just try to keep up with all the stuff she's telling me and I would jot it down. And I knew in March of 2015 that it was important stuff. I knew because of what she had emailed me, which was she sent me a copy. It was about 18 pages of something called Government's Response to Defense Requests or Motions to Suppress a Title III Intercept. And so I read it. I could see that it looked like, based on what she had told me previously, that she's CS1 Tammy, who was pretty much at the centerpiece of that litigation. So when now, if I could stop you, sir, these notes commence that are outlined in the M34 in March of 2015. Were they a continuous note taking, sir, as something came to your mind when you talked to someone? Did you just put it down for future reference or something? It actually goes back to November of 2014, was the first page of notes. It was mostly, I would write as she was talking. I might write, if she said 10 sentences, I might get one of them down, but I would try to get the important stuff down. So you were writing these notes as you were talking with her on the phone. Is that a fair statement? Mostly sometimes after I hung up on the phone, I would think of some of the other things that she had said, and I would also jot those down as well. And so when do you think you made the last entry, sir? I mean, we have these notes here, and if I turn to the last page, it's 4/15 of 15. April 15 of 15, correct? Okay. With regards to any information that was contained on those notes, did you do any independent investigation? No. I was retired. I was a retired agent. Not really. I wasn't passing the information on to anybody. I assumed that she was passing on this information through official channels as well. And I would ask her that. I go, well, you've told these agents about these threats and stuff, haven't you? And she told me she did. So she was sort of just unloading onto me, sort of just, I guess, someone that she knew her and knew about situations like this, although I didn't specifically know a lot about the case in St. Louis. Oh, okay. So when there was a statement in the note that reference was made to an affidavit of Mr. Cromer that was thrown out, did you have any knowledge of that, sir? She told me about it, and I think I heard about it from other agents, not many details, but that's a case, but that case had been lost or dismissed in Atlanta. Do you have any idea of the name of that case, sir? No, I don't. During the note taking that you had and your conversations with Tammy, did she portray the ending of her relationship with Agent Cromer as less than amicable? Yes. Yeah, yes. It wasn't one big blow up. I don't think, from what she said, I think, but I think that they were, at least that he was still pursuing her to some extent. Because like I said, he was spinning like Ray J in the rain, talking about one wish, talking about, I was in front of her house, parked up, looking like I was looking for her. Lying. I drop a like, lying. The reasons, okay, cool. The reason I remember that is because the day after that May 10th conversation was May 11th. It was a Sunday. It was Mother's Day, and she texted me that Keith had just texted her Happy Mother's Day. And she did not respond to that text. Do you recall any statements that were conveyed by her that Mr. Cromer was stalking or harassing her, spinning in the rain like Ray J, talking, one way you can be last friend, you could be my boo, just you. Yeah, that's what he was doing in the rain, y'all. And CS2 allegedly testified to that too. I ain't gotta say allegedly because I got paperwork, but I'm saying allegedly. Keith and Fad, he might want to run down. Move, Keith. Anyway, y'all drop likes because Keith can't run down. Boom. So look. So it says, yeah, what's going on? yes, she did say that was going on, yes, and that she feared for her safety. Yes, she did say that, and that she reported this information to the other agents involved in the investigation that I don't know. And she also told me that he was never physically violent toward her, and that, but she was concerned. I think she said that her father had told her, you got to be careful with that guy who, carries a gun for a living, something to that effect. And you said, Mr. Harvey, the last time that you saw her was 2016. Did I get that date right, sir? Or when you're both at a meeting, maybe not at a meeting together, but you were passing one another? Yes, correct. I didn't see her in person between 2011, but and when I retired, and this year, 2016. Other than your statements to the OIG and those notes, these rough drafts or these notes of yours in your own hand, have you made any other written reports concerning this matter? No, no report. No. We have nothing further. Okay, boom. Cross examination again. Mr. Humphreys. Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Agent Harvey. Good morning. Y'all dropping likes? Y'all get the likes up one time for me. Oota's in the building. Salute to all the people in chat. Salute to all the people in chat. Make sure y'all getting your likes up. Drop a like if you haven't. We get into another cross-examination. Okay. It took Sean G about 10, 15 days to get to this point. He just on page 46. I'm about to just lap him on 46. About to pass the page. Watch it. Show you real time. I don't care who watch it now. Everybody gonna watch it later and respect it, even if you don't. And if you're here with me and you respect this, salute to you. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you share the video. This is no slack at John. I'm just saying, I just want our people to get the information so we don't be misinformed. That's it. So we can make critical thinking and critical opinionated decisions when we're thinking about stuff. Okay. Boom. Now I want to go back to the Terry White situation when the confidential source was brought in, because you said that there was no discussion of any payments for that confidential source for her participation in that case, correct? But isn't that true that when she first came to you, she had a concern about actually being a target in that case? She did, yes, but okay. And she's had concern about being a target in that case because, as you had stated, she perhaps was duped into laundering money from Mr. White. Is that correct? Correct. Let me correct something, though. When you say she was a target, there was no case until she came. So there wasn't a case, but she had done some things, purchased cashier's checks made under his direction, made payable to the Terry White group, which was like non-existent corporation. And then he would give her the cash to reimburse her for the cashier's check. So it was, she didn't know that it was drug money, but I knew of White. I knew of his reputation. So I told her, yeah, you laundered money. But I told her right from the start, you're not going to be prosecuted for that. You never would be. But it was the activity, the money laundering, the unwitting laundering of money that she did that caused her to come in and talk with us. So she did have some concerns about the prosecution. She wasn't just being good Samaritan, right? Very, very little, I would say that. But yes, she did say that she was concerned, which was part of the reason why she was angry at White for having used her as a dupe. Okay, now that you've discussed, and obviously I'm referring to your interactions with CS from March 15, probably until I guess the last interaction was in April of 2015. There's so many dates going around. Yeah, well, the last notation of these notes about St. Louis are April of 2015. Yes. Okay. But over the course of this, she's expressed a number of safety concerns and fears, correct? Yes. And in fact, as part of your investigation into Terry White, you didn't even want her to be alone with him, correct? Well, in that case, yes. It was because of logistics, the fact that if she went to White's residence, it was at the top of a secure 35-story condominium unit. We couldn't cover her, and she was afraid of him. So and the phone calls were being productive, so we just kept with the phone calls, and that was an unusual situation. Okay, but she was afraid of him, and she also clearly played a major role in his eventual prosecution and plea, correct? Yes, she never had to testify, which was good. Okay, and you are aware, as she's discussing with you, that she's still interacting with Terry White? Well, yes. She has told me that she is back on pretty good terms with him somehow. I mean, he knows all about the role she played in that case through discovery, but they at some point resumed contact. What? He knows all about the role she played in the case, bro. But yet he still goes back and link with her son. Thinking with your stick, homie. Thinking with your prick, homie. Because I heard she had a mad throat. Bad. She had a bad throat, nigga. I heard she had a goat throat, nigga. Allegedly. If y'all mad, leave. I said you goat throat. So what, man? A goat is my favorite animal on the farm, bro. Don't be mad with you. I said it. I ain't like y'all. I ain't scared to say what I said. Y'all scared, bro. Black man ain't scared. What happened? Y'all need to be scared when the black man ain't scared. What happened? Good. Make sure y'all dropping likes in the building, though. My shit been on 29. My shit didn't get to 30. I don't like $29. When I was young selling drugs and the nigga came with $29, I want my dollar, dog. Here, you want a Lucy? Take a Lucy, nigga. Give me my dollar, bro. I want my dollar, bro. I want my dollar from y'all, bro. I'll play a song on y'all niggas. My dollar, bro. Put the likes on that. Please, thank you. I'm not even doing it with you. Straight. I'm over here reading. Now, let me come off this fucking screen because y'all niggas think it's a joke. Don't get me on y'all niggas cool feast today. Straight. Dead serious. This shit is called On Go. If you're not on Go, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I'm not begging no one to be here. It's real shit. We together and we building together. Act like you supporting something around here. I don't ask y'all for no money. Did you drop some money around this motherfucker ever? No. Never did ask you. So drop likes. Stop getting me on y'all koofy like this. Stop. I don't like how I watch it back on a rewatch when I gotta be talking to y'all like this. Y'all gotta stop the bullshit, bro. Y'all acting like y'all don't support nothing, bro. Like y'all don't want to see me die and lose, and y'all want niggas in jail, no type of weird shit. Stop, bro. Stop. I never ratted on nobody. What happened? Go ahead, prove it. Never did. The fuck? Swear everybody I ever met, goldfish, everything. Had a chameleon one time in life. Swear to that nigga. Nigga died in 3 days. What happened? Swear to everybody in my life ever met, every soul I've encountered. Let's get into the paperwork, bro. That's what I want to do because people keep midget crumbing you and giving you 2 pieces of paperwork, and y'all good with that. Y'all good with that. So I ain't got to prove no points to y'all. Y'all good with that dumb shit. I watch y'all, bro, and y'all liking and y'all commenting. I see y'all. I see y'all, bro. Match. I watch you, bro. So don't think you just popping out of nowhere. We got the same old people everywhere. All of our chats. Everybody chats. Stop acting like you're the same people. We the same people, bro. Not joking with y'all. Okay? Act like y'all know what y'all need to be doing. Because we're not going to be playing. I'm over here reading. People can't even read. Some people can't read, you know? Real shit. I'm not even taking a side of nobody can't read. I taught myself, bro. I told you I dropped out of school at a young age. That's
all my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been this right. You been stuck in a computer.
Proof. Facts, man. I need everybody in the building drop likes. Everybody subscribe to the channel. I even see the comments. Salute to the comments. Hustle hard in the building officially. Salute to the king. Salute to the king, man. Sexy Slim. Goddess in the building. Hustle hard in the building. Keith laid on Tammy. I know, man. Tammy laid on him too. She laid on him too, homie. Don't think she didn't. You know what I mean? Daniel in the building with us. Danielle in the building. That's Danielle. My bad. I'm sorry, Danielle. I see you. Salute to you, Queen. Salute to all of the queens, all of the kings in the building. 80 in the building with us. Salute to the Queen. Huh? You know what she said, huh? You know what 80 told y'all. That's a fact on life. God humble soldier popped in the building, huh? Everybody got their own thought, man. Here on Go, we can all have our own thought, man. It's all right. It's all right. Everything's okay. We're not mad with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But we get into the paperwork.
Let me ask you a question, Cuffy. At any time during the initial stages of your indictment involving this whole Tammy Cowins thing, did you talk to Big Meech or did you send a message to Big Meech in any way to tell him or to alert him of what was going on?
We sent Big Meech certified mail. Big Meech set me up, and Tammy set me up with this thing in 2013. That's the last time I've heard from this nigga. We sent them correspondence through the attorneys, asking him, is he aware that his name is in court sworn documents and sending me a truckload of cocaine? He never responded. We know he got the mail because we sent everything certified. I have not heard from this nigga of 32 years since they set me up in 2013. CS1, Tammy Cowins testified that she became a government informant to give the Meech Slinger a time cut. And we said, whoa, you serious? So then she further testified that he was aware of the deal. Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Flannery was aware of the deal. Flannery just wanted to make sure that his name wasn't in any court documents.
So that's some typical rat shit. I'm a rat and tell you everything you need to know. Just don't put me on blast.
Yeah, man, listen, man, this shit's simple, man. This shit ain't that complicated, man. This nigga called me in 2013, a nigga called me. Yo, bro, what up? Yo, check this out. I got some good people, man. Yo, I got to get off this joint. Holla at Tammy. Let's get it.
Right. And so that's how it started. The story and the life rights of Meech, what y'all was trying to do with that.
He introduced me to Tammy around 2009. My job was to procure a movie script. And so that's what we were working on. I told her that she needed to get his life rights and that I would get us a deal, which me and Louis Burrell did. Louis Burrell is an Oakland nigga who was MC Hammer's big brother.
Got you.
My nigga, we go way back. I fucked around with him on the music tip years and years ago. Good nigga, got Hollywood in a headlock. And so me and Tammy have been taking meetings in L.A. for years, starting back in 2009. So we had nothing to do with any drugs, anything. It was perfectly legal. As a matter of fact, all of it is documented in the case, in the paperwork.
Look where we leaving the paperwork at, though. You know what I'm saying? Look where we at with the work. We at with the work. We getting to the work, homie. Ain't no weirdo shit niggas on, nigga. Straight to the works, nigga. On gang, nigga. Gang. All right? Straight to the work. See Big Meech's name right there. Big Meechris. Call him nigga Big Meechris. Nigga name Big Meech. Nigga Big Meechris. What you talking about? Look Meechris right there. Meechris. Right? Boom. And she also expressed at a point that she had some fears about Demetrius Flannery, right? Well, I don't think that she's ever said she's afraid of him, but I know she's in contact with him, pretty steady contact. This is what we're getting into next. Okay? Great. And I'm going to clip this in an hour. This is an hour clip. Bang. Them niggas do 15-minute video, want to give you fucking some crumb shit, get 58,000 views. Fuck off. Shit is gone. That was an hour clip. Bang. I'm going to go walk my dog, homie. That's the only reason why I'm stopping this. On my mommy. Nigga, don't let me call my mother. It's from my mother. I never lied on my moms, bro. It's the only reason why I'm stopping. I just did with a 30 clip. Hit a nigga with a 32 page. 30 clip out of my mind. I just read 30 pages. And you see the page, let me show you, bro. Cause look, we about to continue. As soon as I come back with my dog, I will leave this shit running, bro. I just go walk my dog, bro. I'm literally, I like to keep the car running when I'm on the drill. Car running, homie. You know that. I want to leave the whip running right now. But niggas be happy. I can't even leave my shit right now. Niggas happy, homie. I might let y'all listen to 1-2 songs on my shit of my album while I just walk my dog, homie. Facts, you know, I love y'all niggas. My dog named Sue, nigga. Hope y'all know that, nigga. My dog named Sue. You never knew? Nah, I told y'all. First time you ever heard it. My dog named Sue, bro. Last name Woo. For sure. Ask anybody. That's it. But I'm reading the paperwork for y'all, bro. Like, come on, man. We getting in this work. Look where I'm at. Look at the page, bro. Y'all can see the page? Let me see if I can see the page. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can see the page. Hold on, y'all. Look, I can't even see the page. Wait. Boom. I'm at 31. I just read 31. So when I continue this, I'm continuing at 31. This is the thing that Sean G's reading. He's at 46 now. The nigga been reading it for 3-4 weeks. Nigga been reading it since Jesus came back, bro. And Jesus still on his way, and this nigga done read the same 2 pages. Bro, on Jesus, Kofi, Jesus, sandals, because Jesus wore sandal and kufis. Bro, on Jesus, Kofi, and Jesus, sandals, homie. God, am I lying? No, you're not lying, my son. On Jesus, sandals. Is he reading the same paper, God? He reading the same paper. God, why is he doing that? He's trying to clout and get all the pages, and he's trying to get the views. Most high. But why is he trying to get all the views? He got 100,000. Because he just think he want to juice everything and get it. And he switched on Cuffy, God? He switched on Cuffy. God, did he switch on Cuffy? Don't make me lie to these people. I'm live, God. He switched on Cuffy. I can't even lie. But Cuffy still rock with him because Cuffy a real nigga. God. But we got to keep real niggas from fake niggas, God. So what are we doing? That's why I sent you to cut people necks off. Okay, God. Okay. Long as we know God sent me and I ain't lied to y'all niggas. As long as I know God sent me, bruh. God sent me. You heard God tell me that he sent me, bro. Don't y'all tell me I'm lying. Let me see if somebody tell me I'm lying in chat. Yo, y'all tell me if God didn't just tell me that, y'all. Nah, I'm waiting for y'all. Hustle hard. Did you hear God just tell me about this nigga? Did you hear God just tell me, brothers and sisters? Carlos Johnson is getting clearer. I swear, but look, I don't have to say nobody's a rat or nothing. You know why Sean G's a flip-flopper for real, bro? Bruh. When he first came out, wasn't he all on Meech's side, bro? Let's be real, son. Meech is yo, son. Cuffy, bro. Cuffy's a really, I respect it, bro. But yo, Cuffy's in prison. He needs the people that's gonna help him, bro. So you got to know that he's in jail, son. Cuffy come home here and never fuck with this fuck nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Never, bro. Hell no, bro. Hell no. That nigga come meet me before he come see that nigga. On God, nigga. I'm going to Lexington, Kentucky on Gangster. Look, since I said he gonna go run, yo, I'm gonna go see Cuffy. Fuck off, nigga. You want to use niggas. You want to get rich off niggas. You was rocking with Cuffy. You talking about this nigga's a rat big Meech, nigga. So why the fuck would you ask that nigga to go on your channel and suck dick? Sorry. My bad. Don't care about monetization. Straight, nigga. What? I said the word what? Who cares, son? I'm not even saying no Diddy when it comes to that. Straight, bro. Because that's what you did to Meech, bro. You asked Meech for an interview and he'll never come there. The man's on federal parole, all types of stuff. Cool. But then the next couple of days, you're back on Dogface panel cooking me, calling him a rat, basically, because you're saying that you wouldn't even do one push-up with Big Meech in the yard, but you're going to say in front of every video that your intention not to defame, slander, all those things. Bro, don't double talk niggas, bro. You talking to smart niggas, bro. I'm a smart nigga, bro. You slandering the nigga right there, nigga. You defame Meech right there, nigga, on Dogface channel the other day, nigga. And you doing it every time. You've been doing it. You've been doing it, bro. Stop lying to ourselves, my nigga. If you feel Meech is a rat, then say it, my nigga. Don't hide behind no walls, nigga. Trying to front and then go. You try to hide behind the wall so much to the point that you fucking asked him and begged him for an interview, homie. When the nigga would never. He knows you align with Cuffy. Today you want to show more Cuffy. Nigga, he knows you align with Cuffy. Why would he be wanting to talk to you, nigga? What kind of dick sucking shit is that, my nigga? I teach my son, don't suck dick, nigga. Suck no fucking dick, nigga. My son every day. Cock my hammer on my son, nigga. Cock my hammer on his ass. On God. Jesus. God, will I cock? Don't do it to him, son. All right, God, I won't do it to my son. Nigga, for real, nigga. You heard God. Told me in front of you. I got to lie on God. He just told me. Fact. So when I do the reenaction, it's what God is telling me in my mind. So I'm just reenacting it for you, what the nigga's telling me. Dead serious. No, nigga, because God is God. So I don't want to get confused with nigga and God. You know what I mean? But don't know what I mean. I'm separating God from the nigga and all that dumb shit. My bad. To you and God for even putting them in the close. But you know when I'm talking, we talking, bro. But we got to make sure God's separate when we're dealing with certain things. You know what I mean? But real shit, though, bro. We got to make sure we doing it right, bro. I'm not going to sit here and read you 10 pages every day, bro. Sorry, bro. I'm not doing that. No, I got 32. I read the Franks here in the first 32 pages. The first shit, I read that shit like 3 times. Just so make sure everybody get it. Don't care, son. It got 100 on it. Don't care, nigga. It's there. So you know you could go watch it in something, nigga. And look, I'm going to get through all of this. Bang. I only do 30 clips. Every time it's a 30 clip, bro. What I just read to you, 31 pages. 30 cut. I love y'all so much, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all turn the notification bell. I'm going to just walk my dog and I'm going to copy all this shit and just put it on the next video. Bring the thumbnail on the same shit and just reload it. Bang. So make sure you're notified. If you're not getting my notification, listen, unsubscribe, subscribe back. Because we growing. We're one of the fastest growing podcasts, man. We've only been open this channel. No, bro. 24 hours, bro. Shit like a fucking bodega deli. Nigga getting a hero. Chopped cheese. Bro. 2 months. We on like 4K. Yeah, what do you think going on? Yeah, we going to 20, 30, 100, all that. We going to all that. But I'm not going to get there like a Sean G and not help you. I'm going to help all my people. Ask everybody that hit me for them chats and talk to me every day like that. Nigga, I fuck with Oota. I'm real one, nigga. Wait till you all let me do, nigga, on my mama. On Jesus sandals, homie. On my mother life, nigga. I'm not going to lie to you, son. I'm going to deal with y'all. I'm going to deal with the people so much till they deal with me like, get your hand in my pocket. That's how much I'm going to be with my hands in the soil, bro. I'm going to take the same chance that he took, bro, with the people, bro. I came from selling drugs. I don't trust nobody, bro. Trust nobody, bro. Boom me before I trust you, bro. On God, son. I came from selling drugs my whole life, son. I started selling crack at 13, bro, for myself. I was a businessman, I guess. Wish I could take back some stuff, but I wish I don't because it made me who I am. But I'm just saying, though, bro. I understand how things go. Okay? And I'm not going to play with this. I really live this life. You feel me? I ain't like Sean G. I ain't get caught up for tax evasion, nigga. We was outside, nigga. Okay? We was outside trying to tax a nigga for real. Like, for real, dog. Gotta do the motherfucking history on this shit, bro. This ain't no slacking nobody, no take at nobody because you're older than me. You're OG to me, bro. You're OG to me, bro. And I got respect for my old niggas. And at the end of the day, my first connection with Sean G was not in a connection of hating on this brother, bro. He could show you the messages. I can show you the messages, but I'm not a cloud chaser. And I'd leave it for him to do it. To show y'all that I'm hating on him when I never did. Straight love out of me. Gangster shit, bro. Gangster shit when I'm speaking, homie. Real talk. You feel me? And I wasn't mad. I never said nothing about it. He didn't want to come to. All right, I'd have paid him. No, I'm not paying him, bro. What? Pay him for what, bro? So I could get 3 views and paid you what, 500 so you could run to the bank? For what, bro? You already juicing Cuffy whole shit for the fucking juice of the lemon. So what you want, oranges and apples too when you juicing Cuffy lemon to the lemon drop? Bruh, relax. Just like relax, bro. Like relax, bro. And then you act like you're keeping it solid, homie. You ain't even keeping it solid, homie. On blood and crip. On blood and crip, nigga. nigga on blood and crip, nigga. Straight up, son. I'm telling you, my nigga. You gotta be aware, bro. You just gotta be conscious. I just want y'all to have the paperwork. I'm not giving you my own opinions. I just want y'all to have the paperwork. I'm going to read these next 30-something pages, 40 pages when I come back, and that's going to be that. So when he's talking to you for the next 2 days, he said he's on page 46. I just went to 30 in like an hour. Why is he still on page 46? I'm going to ask you that, bro. I just read 30 pages of what he's reading right now. Go to his channel right now. He's going to tell you, this is the Frank's hearing. This is the page I'm reading. This is the shit. He's going to show you this on the front of the channel. Go to there and show you this. This is why I just read all of this to you. I'm not a joke. I'm dead serious when I'm talking about giving the people the information, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm just dead serious. I just waste some time. I'll take some time. I wanted to smoke a blunt the whole time, you know. Bro, you see me sipping some water over here, bro. Bro, I want to get a drink. Bro, I want to smoke a blunt. Something. Bro, I'm right here like this with you. Facts, bro. That's what I got to do, though, bro. That's what I got to do, son. Most High told me, son, that's what I got to do, bro. When he called me, I just got to do what he got to do. That's it. Look, bro. This is the same paper going to tell you, look, volume 2, he's on 46. He read like 5 pages today. So 46 to 50. So he read like 4 pages. So he said he was at page 46. He's probably at page 50 now. Not even. He's probably at page 49, 48. Probably read 4 pages from 46 to 3 pages from 46. Some dumb shit. Sometimes. This is what's happening, bro. This is what's happening, bro. Okay? So don't be fooled. Don't be bamboozled even, man. Don't be bamboozled even, bro. I'm not going to play with you, son. I love y'all. I will never play with you, bro. This ain't no slack at him trying to push a brother down to come up. I'm already doing my thing, bro. I'm gonna get to 100 and all those things too. I don't have to hate on nobody to do that, bro. But I will call a motherfucker ass out straight. And I won't forget that you still got to prove why you was dealing with Key Chroma at all and why you believed them. Because the only niggas I know that ever believed the Fed nigga was a Fed nigga, and Fed niggas don't believe Fed niggas because Fed niggas is the one that investigate Fed niggas. Have you ever seen Enemy of the State? Oh, shit. Have you ever seen it, nigga? Who you think the Feds run from? Ducking from? Who do you think they looking like that from? Regular cops? No. You and me? No, nigga. No Fed nigga gives a fuck about nothing, nigga. Cops don't even give a fuck. Feds don't give a fuck about shit, homie. Nothing, nigga. All they worry about is other federal agents, because that's why they got to move so creepily, nigga. Because they know the people that they tactics, so they know the tactics that they ducking from. The Feds duck Feds. Only people that believe Feds is Feds, and Feds don't even believe Feds. So why the fuck did he believe Keith Chroma and he apologized to us? No, we cannot let him off the hook that easy, bro. We have to ask him what was the contents of the conversation with you and Keith Chroma for real now. What led you that real to believe Keith Chroma? He hasn't gave us that. We've let him off the hook, bro. We're not letting nobody off no hooks. We want to know what you talking to a Fed nigga, bro. If you don't want to tell us what you was talking to a Fed nigga that you don't even know this Fed nigga, he's in the paperwork and we said this nigga's a liar. We all said Keith Chroma's a liar. Bro, if he don't want to tell us what he and Keith Chroma was really talking about, bro, we don't need to talk to this nigga. I know we don't need to talk to this nigga, bro. We don't need to listen to this nigga. He's a federal agent, bro. Why is he holding secrets for Keith Chroma? That nigga is not even a Fed no more. Fuck him. Yo, bro, why is you holding secrets for Keith Chroma, bro? You's a fucking Fed if you do. We need to press this nigga, bro. That's why I need my shit on go and I need my people on go. So when I say this shit, I need my niggas on go. Or my bitches on go. I'm going to show y'all the theme song, my new song. I'm about to drop it right now for y'all niggas. You know, bro, I let y'all hear the main shit earlier, right? I let y'all hear the me and Tory Lane shit on my album. I let y'all hear me and Davies. I let y'all hear me and these niggas, all these niggas I got on my album. I ain't let y'all hear all that shit yet. Okay, cool. I let y'all hear the main earlier today on a video. Just listen, bro. Stop, bro. I think I was covering the main shit. Go back to my main video. I dropped a snippet of the main video, the main song that I'm about to be dropping. It's summertime. Me and Main on that. Come on, bro. Stop. Songwriter extraordinaire, nigga. I'm the nigga that cook, nigga. Left hand, right hand. What you want me write it for you? That's what I do, dog. Cool. So we cooking up in real time, man. I ever think it's a joke, son? Don't play me. Any of you niggas think you do music, don't fuck with me. Bet money. Bet money if you think you can fuck with me. You a YouTuber doing music? I'm not doing YouTube, bro. I'm just doing YouTube, bro. I'm not even betting y'all niggas. Because I know I'll flame every one of you YouTube niggas on facts. Okay? Out of all the niggas that doing music real like that, rapping, couple names. I'll give you a couple names. Rapping though, bars. I like Screwface John though. Screwface got some bars. Screwface got little bars. He got little bars. Little bars. Got little bars. Songs. A couple of YouTubers got that. You know who got that shit? It's not Cliff World TV, right? No, it's not. It's the shit. When I seen a honey bun, then the rubber pom pom. I know y'all heard that shit. Damn son, that shit is catchy as shit. Yeah, that shit is funny. That shit is catchy. Niggas said the rubber pom pom, and I got the shit, the honey bun. That shit is hot. I write new music. That shit is hot to me. I swear, son. Somebody be like, that shit whack. Nah, that shit is hot to me. I don't know. Yeah, who's on? It's on. Fuck, man. I don't know, man. I smoke too much weed, bro. I love y'all, though. On God, I love y'all. I'm going to be back in a minute with another one. You already know. Ain't no other ones. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all turn notification bells on. I got 40 more pages to read when I come back, so make sure y'all all hit the notifications, all right? And we going into Oota, one of the songs off my album. You already know. This is just a pre-video. I'm shooting a whole new video, and I need some of the YouTubers. Yeah, some of y'all going to be in this video with me. Trust me, it's going to be one of the hottest songs for the summer, Oota. This is just the pre-video, me fucking around. This is just a day when one of my mans died, and then later on that day, another one of my mans died. We were celebrating the death of one of my mans, and that same day, his best friend died, got killed. Word, bro. Right down the block from my block, bro. Real shit's on my dogs. It's a full-time job not to kill niggas, bro. It's a full-time job, bro. That's what I said in this song. It's a full-time. My little nigga killed my little nigga. It's a full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch to the field, nigga. You was in the house. I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around. Real niggas up in the drug dealer since a little nigga. Huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga, to get some kilos. I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antenna. She 4'9", I'll San Fran her. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that man Tanner. Hold up. You bring her money, you press her. You leave her shit on the dresser, I give her a dick that'll change her life. Shorty a wetty. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but I want the head from the Getty. She said she fuck with the Oota. Then I tell her open a Chevy. Tell her open a bank account. Let's get money. All my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooter. Oota. Yeah, y'all niggas don't even know yet, nigga. When y'all get in town with me for real, nigga, y'all all fucking with me, man. Chill, nigga. Y'all favorite people already fucking me. Y'all
All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All my niggas from the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying in bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, I San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that man Tanner. She bring me money, you press her. You got a jug and finesse her. I give a dick that'll change her life. You leave her change on the dresser. Shorty a wetty. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the Getty. She said she fuck with the Oota. I tell her open a Chevy.